Welcome back, y'all. This is DeeCutz. Let's get this party started. Sonya Blade, baby. About to show y'all some of them fundamentals. Alrighty, so Sonya Blade is a character who has a lot of quick normals. In the neutral, she's pretty good. She has a lot of high-low mix-up, overhead and lows combination, which means that you have to stay on your toes. A lot of her special moves go from being high to lows. She has a lot of anti-airs. This girl's a thinking man's character. Understand that this combination right here is her bread and butter. It's a high to an overhead or a high to a low. The high overhead goes into a mid, which starts a combo. It's probably her best combo starter. And at the same time, you can do a low after the first hit to keep your opponent on her toes. The low actually does cancel, so you can do a litany of special moves afterwards. She has very quick combos, like I said, and she has a lot of switch up potential. She can either finish the combo, she can finish it with a special move. A couple of her moves she can cancel so that the attack doesn't come out. Very good at playing mind games, for sure. She has a lot of beat you up combos, you know, so if you don't like to get punched in the face, she's not the character to play against. Stay away from her. So there you go, there's the cancel. The cancel will allow you to do certain things like go for a low, go for a grab, let you kind of back up and readjust the pressure, you know, come at them in a different way, maybe jump into the attack or something. And here's the low. This is an actual low, so you can cancel one of the drop kick and then go for the low next time. Your opponent will be thinking that you're going to go for the overhead or the grab or something, but you're going to come in with the low. It's going to be super simple, but yeah, very effective. The last hit is an overhead. And as you can tell, a lot of her animations are shared with OG Jackie Briggs, even though that's not her mom. I'm sure she had some help with raising that girl. Okay. Alright, so this is a very hard input, but one that you should master. It's a low medium, so it's almost impossible for them to miss, for you to miss, I should say. And it can be canceled out of a jump, so therefore you have an overhead low combination, which means that your opponent has to stand up to guard you, and then has to block down low the second hit. Leads to many combinations. Again, she's someone who you want to focus on, like playing with your opponent's mind. You go in for a punch, then you go in for an overhead. You go in for a punch, then you go for a low kick. The animations are pretty quick. She has range with her projectile. It's pretty strong. A little slow, but pretty strong, especially if you just get the inputs down. You can spam it pretty well. Now, the key with the pop-up is that you want to do a dash after you pop them up. Practice dashing and doing a jab. Once you land one jab, you'll be able to land more than one jab. Practice that pop-up and then dash. And then right there, as you're seeing, a good thing to do is after you knock them on the ground is to do the high before the overhead or the high before the low combination, so that way they can't uppercut you and punish you for it. So, yeah, and then this is right now going to be her knee special. Her knees actually have a really good combo, and it's a really good combo ender, I have learned. But the other knee, her other kick looks very similar, so when the person's blocking, it looks the animation is very similar. So it keeps them on their toes. Again, I was going to say Cassie, geez Louise, Sonya is just all about keeping you on your toes, having you not pay attention to the lows, and then she goes high, not paying attention to the high, she goes low, constantly mixing it up, maybe go high, low, low, and then, you know, your opponent's just frazzled. That move has a really good crushing blow. Can't remember what the requirements are, but it will tell you in the game for sure. And this is a really good move right there for ending your, or when you cancel out a move, is to cancel it into this move. solid damage. And it scales really well too. And as you can see, you can catch him off of most hits. This is the air beat up. The air beat you up. And so it's been patched recently so that this grab amplified will not cause a slamming pop-up knockdown, which limits her true combo potential by a lot, but she is still worthy. Again, that's an air grab, and if you do it too early, you can see you will miss. So you need to kick them and wait just a half a second longer than you normally will. These are counters, okay? Not the kick. That was terrible. I did it again. Okay, another kick. There you go. There's the grab. So that's the counter low, and that's the counter high. If she gets punched in the face, I don't know how she's going to counter high with her hands there, but whatever, you know, to each is their own. Now you're going to just see a few combinations. The description will be down below, the key notations for every move I do. And just to understand, timing with her is not too complicated. It isn't too rough or tough. You just need to make sure that when you pop them up, just like everybody else, everyone has an arc. And once they reach the apex, once they start coming down from the apex, you need to start thinking about throwing out a punch around that time. Once they start to fall from the apex, it might be too late to land that punch. So you want to, and if you press it before, you're going to whiff. So the key is just to kind of practice with that punch right there. See, kind of like right as they reach the apex, right as they're about to fall from the top of the apex. That's when you start throwing out your attack. Because this game tries to show you a little gravity. Anyways, here's the little, mix up game, doing a lot of damage. Alright guys, thank you so much for making it through this long. Please comment below. Please find me on social media. Tell me what you would like to see next. Tell me who you would like to see next. Be sure to check out my other videos. Leave comments. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.